It has established itself as the greatest Star Wars film in years and demonstrated the strength of a fantastic television series, but with the Season 2 finale, Andor has made its farewell appearance. In addition to showing the events that lead Cassian Andor, Diego Luna, to develop into the revolutionary we know in Rogue One, the show's conclusion, which takes place in episodes 10 to 12, also highlights the numerous tragic sacrifices that were essential to the uprising. Here is all the information you require regarding the series' conclusion, including details from showrunner Tony Gilroy and the cast members Denise Gore, Dedra Meero, Genevieve O'Reilly, Mon Mothma, and Stellan Skarsgård, Luthen Rael. When Bix, Adria Arjona, found out she was pregnant, she left Cassian, as is seen in the Season 2 finale of Andor. The show closes with a heartbreaking yet hopeful image of Bix, thankfully still alive and back on Minarao, holding a baby. I wanted it to be hopeful, but it also makes it more painful, and it's just one more thing Cassian's sacrificing that he doesn't even know, Gilroy said in an exclusive interview with RadioTimes.com, describing his motivation for ending the series there. Additionally, since Bix's departure is a complex occasion, I wanted to make sure that everyone knew why she departed if there was any question. Thus, this clarifies what was most likely happening. As Gilroy points out, the show's conclusion is bittersweet. Since we are aware of Cassian's fate in Rogue One, we may conclude that he will never see Bix again or even be aware that he has a child, much less get to meet them. However, it also means that Cassian's legacy endures and, as Andor demonstrates so brilliantly, makes it evident what exactly he gave up. Luthen was assassinated by Claire, Elizabeth Dulo, to prevent him from becoming a target of the Empire's torture and information gathering. If he was ever compromised and dared to divulge any information, Luthen probably had already given her the order to kill him. Unfortunately, we discover more about their father-daughter relationship and how their close attachment developed before we witness Claire murder Luthen. I thought it was beautiful, Skarsgård told RadioTimes.com about the moment. It has all the components and is written so exquisitely in such a short area. We had different discussions about where we were going with that, but I think it is so without cliche, very truthful, and it's brutal. Over the years, we discussed various backstories, Gilroy continued. Before we began working on Season 2, I didn't have the backstory completely written out. After that, we opted to make this standalone episode. Also, to be quite honest, we had no idea when we started what a great actor Elizabeth Dulo was going to be, who's just a rock star. Cassian goes against orders to save Luthen after she is killed by Claire. She describes it as a bitter ending and is hesitant to depart for Yavin following Luthen's passing, but Cassian won't let her go. They're caught by the ISB, but they are able to shoot their way out and reach Yavin with the assistance of K-2SO. There, Cassian tells the others about Luthen's passing and shares Lonnie's information, which sets the stage for what will happen next. The Emperor's energy program is a front for the production of a weapon, and there is a link between the destruction of Gorman, the Kuiper mining on Jedha, and an engineer named Galen Erso. Dedra Meero has a deliciously fulfilling ending when it is revealed that she has been imprisoned on Narkina 5. According to RadioTimes.com, actor Denise Gore expressed her happiness with her character's ending, saying, "Everyone knows in that one shot, when you see her in that uniform, you know what her future is. Even though you want to give these people some humanity, I think it's really satisfying for the audience because she needs a punishment," she continued. However, I'm not the type of performer who believes that I must love my character. No, I absolutely don't. I say. Her actions throughout this season are, in my opinion, utterly horrible. I was therefore thrilled that she ended up there. I adore it. Furthermore, there is no escape. There isn't a single way out. The remaining rebels, including Cassian, Claire, Mon Mothma, Bail Organa, Benjamin Bratt, Vel, Faye Marseille, Wilman, Mihannad Faya, and others are assembled on Yavin by the end of the final episode. This, according to Genevieve O'Reilly, is the climax of the entire series since it brings all of our rebels together after a protracted separation. I feel like it's what Andor was driving to, what it takes in order to find them all in the one place, to find an organized rebellion, she told RadioTimes.com. From how disparate it begins, and they're all in different places, and in order to be what it becomes in Rogue One, for them to land there together, it meant a lot for me. Vel and Cassian, however, take a moment to toast the deceased, including Shinta Varada Sethu, Luthen, and Cassian's mother, Marva Fiona Shaw, demonstrating their awareness of everyone they've lost. Gilroy told RadioTimes.com the show is about the people who laid the road that are forgotten. Without Luthen, none of this would be possible. Without him, Yavin would not exist. However, either they had a poor run, they despise him, or no one really knows who he truly is. Most great revolutions or movements of any sort, the people that are really responsible are, by and large, left behind. Cassian is informed that his intelligence source, Tivik, played by Daniel Mays, is on Kafrene and would only speak to him. Bail sends Cassian instructions, get to his contact as soon as possible. In the Star Wars timeline, it brings us up to Rogue One and the mission to the Ring of Kafrene, where Tivik would warn Cassian of an impending Empire weapons test involving a weapon powerful enough to wipe out entire worlds and powered by kyber crystals. He wanted to take Andor Season 2 all the way up to Rogue One's opening sequences, as Gilroy has indicated, and he accomplished this in spectacular fashion. It's time to bid Cassian and company farewell. However, in just 2 seasons, Gilroy has significantly raised the bar for Star Wars television storytelling, and if all goes according to plan, it will have improved the franchise as a whole and the storytelling's trajectory going forward.